After 50 years of absence, humans are returning to the moon, mission Artemis. But wait, the last time humans went to the moon was 1972, Apollo mission. They landed. They stayed for 75 hours. That's 3 full days. Now, in 2026, they went back. Question: how long do they stay on the moon? 0 hours. They went without landing. So how in 1972, with weak technology, they managed to land and stay 3 full days? But in 2026, with all this advanced science, they couldn't even touch the surface? In this video, we'll uncover the truth. Did humans really go to the moon? What really happened in the Artemis mission? A full comparison between Apollo and Artemis. And finally, Artemis 2033. The destination this time is not the moon, it's Mars. July 16th, 1969, 8:15 a.m. Apollo 11 launched, and for the first time in human history, a spacecraft built by humans would land on the moon. Neil Armstrong, the first human to set foot on the moon, the greatest achievement in human history. But shortly after, the doubts began. Some called it the biggest stage performance ever. But deep research reveals undeniable evidence. Evidence 1. Upon return, they brought back 21 kilograms of moon rocks. These rocks were open to the public. Any neutral laboratory had the right to take a sample and test it. The result? Every single lab confirmed that the composition of these rocks is completely different from any rock found on Earth. Evidence 2. A mirror was placed on the moon's surface to measure the exact distance between Earth and the moon. A laser is sent, it reflects off the mirror, and returns. This is considered the strongest proof that America reached the moon. The truth is clear, the evidence supporting the moon landing is undeniable, because reaching the moon is an extremely complex mathematical and physical operation. In short, the moon landing remains an achievement almost too extraordinary for the human mind to accept. And now, the full picture: America didn't go just once, but multiple times. But the most famous mission remains Apollo 11, the first mission where humans landed on the moon. The missions continued all the way to Apollo 17 in 1972, and the last human to walk on the moon was Eugene Cernan. Then they stopped for 50 full years. And now the big question: why did America not return to the moon for half a century? One answer: the Cold War. America and the Soviet Union were locked in an intense technological and space race. In 1961, the Soviet Union claimed the title of first human in space, Yuri Gagarin. America refused to lose, and just 8 years later, in 1969, they reached the moon. But at what cost? Apollo 11 alone cost $25 billion, which equals $260 billion today due to inflation. That's the equivalent of 200 Burj Khalifa towers. The missions continued until 1972, Apollo 17. And due to the enormous cost, the program was canceled, and humans stopped going to the moon for 50 full years. Then in 2017, the idea returned, but this time for a completely different reason. Scientists discovered something extraordinary at the moon's south pole: water, H2O. And this changed everything, because water means the possibility of life, and it means something even bigger. The main goal of the Artemis mission became to settle on the moon, to build a permanent space station above its surface, as a stepping stone to something far greater, Mars.
On time at the present time for our planned liftoff of 32 minutes past the hour. Coming up shortly, that swing arm up at the spacecraft level will come back to its fully retracted position. This should occur at the 5-minute mark in the count. The swing arm now coming back as our countdown continues. Skip Chauvin informing the astronauts that the swing arm now coming back. 4 minutes and counting, we are go for Apollo 11. We'll be coming up in the automatic sequence about 10 or 15 seconds from this.
But why these two names specifically? Apollo, named after an ancient Greek god, the god of the sun and light, a symbol of knowledge, science, and enlightenment, reflecting the mission's goal to light humanity's path toward space. And Artemis, she is Apollo's twin in Greek mythology, goddess of the moon and the hunt. And that's exactly where the name comes from, because her goal is to reach the moon. So let's do a full comparison between the two missions. First, the goal, Apollo, reach the moon, Artemis, settle on the moon and prepare for Mars. Second, the crew, Apollo 11, Neil Armstrong, mission commander, Michael Collins, command module pilot, Edwin Aldrin, mission specialist, all men, all American, Artemis. 2 crew, Reed Wiseman, mission commander, Victor Glover, pilot, Christina Koch, mission specialist, Jeremy Hansen, mission specialist. And here's the fundamental difference. For the first time in history, a woman will fly to the moon. Christina Koch, who broke the world record for the longest spaceflight in history, 360 days. Not just among women, but among all astronauts ever. And for the first time as well, a non-American will travel to the moon. Jeremy Hansen, Canadian. Apollo was a purely American mission. Artemis is a mission for all of humanity. The Saturn V rocket is 110.5 meters tall, was used in the Apollo project, and weighs approximately 2,970 tons. Its thrust reaches 34,500,000 newtons, and its cost is estimated at nearly $1,500,000,000. As for Artemis, it went with the SLS rocket, which is 98 meters tall and weighs 2,608 tons. It features a thrust reaching 39 million newtons, meaning it is 13% more powerful than the Saturn V. The SLS for Artemis is considered the most powerful rocket built by humanity, at a cost of $4,100,000,000. Now let's compare the technology between the two missions. Apollo, command module, internal volume 6.2 cubic meters for 3 astronauts, weight 5,560 kilograms. Artemis, advanced Orion, spacecraft, internal volume 8.95 cubic meters for 4 astronauts, weight 10,400 kilograms, cost of a single spacesuit $12 million. Apollo 11, mission, total duration 8 days, 3 hours, and 18 minutes. Distance covered 389,000 kilometers. Time on the lunar surface 21 hours and 36 minutes. Moonwalk duration 2 hours and 31 minutes. Artemis mission, total duration 10 days. Distance covered 406,900 kilometers. Time on the lunar surface 0 minutes. Instead, it completed a full orbit around the moon. And now, the hardest part, escaping Earth's orbit. For this reason, the strangest trajectory in space history was chosen. a genius path based on incredibly precise mathematical calculations. This path is called conservation of angular momentum, which means harnessing Earth's gravity to save fuel and energy. The spacecraft approached the moon at just 65,450 kilometers from its surface, then used the exact same path to return to Earth. And at exactly 8:04, the Artemis spacecraft successfully arrived back on Earth